Right, this is 2140 on a Tuesday, and I've already uploaded update 19, and I was just looking at instructions. I've actually cleaned up these weapons and this bit here and put them on. They're not glued because I want to paint them separately. But what I found is I've got a problem because basically when you look at where's it? Let's get this. When you look at this, it shows you just put in two of these fasteners points for anything they want to put on the vehicle. One there and one there. There's 8 in total, and then you've got 2 further down here, and then you've got the 2 there. That makes up the actual 8 that it says do. Then you come over to the next bit, the next page, and I was looking and I thought to myself, that's weird. And what you've got now is 4. There's 2 more. Sorry, there's two more there, and they're not shown in when you actually put the bits on early on. So where we go? So if I go back to here, and they're not shown on this diagram. They're just showing you one that you actually drew all the holes for. So I've got a problem. So I've got to look at took some photographs now before I do that. These are going to come off. They've just been sitting on there to see if, check they're okay. And I was going to start on this back plate. But now I'm going to have to do some research. So this will be tomorrow now. But I was looking at it earlier on and I thought to myself, there's something wrong there. And it is. So what I'm going to do is do a bit of research to see whether I need to put 4 as it is. Oops, wrong way. As it's shown in this drawing, and there you go. So don't know, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to switch off now. This is the shortest first segment I've done for a while, so I'll see you in the next segment. Well, I'm back now, and it's now 17:22 on Thursday. So moved on a little bit, but haven't done too much. Cleaned up all these bits. Them 2 I'm going to modify. I want to modify the fire extinguishers. I might take the straps off and put some different ones on to make it a little bit more accurate. That's been done. The axe is cleaned up. That's going to be put over the back as well. If I bring them down a bit further, so that won't be going on. The spade has been cleaned up. Oops, and that won't be going on today, so that's okay. But this will. So we're going to start off with this bit, these 2 bits here, and as you can see. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to bring my bit of glue over, like so, and now we've got to do these 2. Now it goes this way. As you can see, I've got rid of the sink marks on it, so I've got to actually put a bit of glue in the little holes. Oops, I went out a bit too much, didn't I? There you go. Didn't have spinach today. Old Popeye, my sailor man. As I remember as a kid, I used to look at that. Skip, skip, skip. I think that's similar to that. And he always found up with Popeye the sailor man. Right at the end of it. Do the same one in this one. And put this one on. And then on. Some of it must have gone on there, but that's okay. It's gone smooth. There you go. So them 2 bits are there. And now we've got to do now some of those as well. I've done that one. In fact, there's there's 1, 2 there. That's okay. I can do that later. So now we've got to do the this bracket M16. And M16 goes in there, like so. So we're going to do that. Oops, going to do that now. So that's glued into place. So I'll put a bit in there, a little bit in there. Oops, silly me. I have to clean that off. That's the way it goes, like that. So I'm going to have to run a bit of glue inside there to give it a bit more oomph. And a little bit around here. Now I know there's a little pin goes into to put the bludgeoning tool, but I'm not too worried about that, because what I can do is actually slide it into it. So there you go. So I'm just going to run a little bit of glue on the outside here, smooth it out. And there you go. Been looking at my Panther in the 1/16 with the full interior, the trumpeter one, and the only bit I don't like about the kit is the fact that it's got a clear top. I wish they'd give you either the option of both or a selection of the kit twice, one with. So what I've done, I just looked at that clear part just out of interest, and I've got a scouring pad, and I've taken all the shine off it, so when I do prime I can actually put a decent primer coat on it. There you go. So that's that bit done. We're getting a bit further. Now we're going to do some lights that go here. Now they are put together like this, and I might as well zoom in a bit because it's this bit here. If I move that over like so, going a bit further. Yeah, and that's about in the middle, so that's okay. And what we're going to do is these three bits. So I won't be putting the glass bit because the bit it says here is a V. That is actually the clear parts. So they've got to be painted and sorted out later. So that's okay. So it does give me an option there. Right. So we're going to get this bit in here. So it goes. Yep, that top bit goes at the top, so I've got to get this part here and drop into there, and it is the correct way. So I'm just going to drop a bit of glue in here. I have to do two at once because they are the same parts for both. And there it is, and it goes like that. Now I have cleaned them off, so that's good. That one's done. Now I've got to do the other one, which is this one. I didn't do all the cleaning up on camera because I knew full well what would happen. It just takes too long, and you're sitting there sanding and snipping them off, and comes off on myself. If I take them off and show you what I've done and what we're doing, is that's okay. But gluing them together is quite nice. And here we go. And that's nice and all. So I'm just going to put a little bit there. Done. Right, now put this one down. I'm going to put the other one first. So now we've got a square hole here. This one's been done, so I can actually put this one and it'll liven it up. There you go, it's going to go there. So what we do, that's it, and then we bring this up, we put it on it. Yep, that's it. And that's it. Leave that to dry. Yep, that's okay. So we're going to do on the other end. Same principle. Don't know why I don't just put this on for a little bit. just a little bit more light. Been nice and sunny today, but it's also overcast now. Right, here we go, put that one in. Oops. That's good. Just knock that one out straight away. That one's okay. That is better. Sunk in there, as Ron would say. Moulded lovely. There you go. Right, I'm gonna have to leave that now before I do anything else, because I know I'm gonna knock them about a bit. So what I can do in a minute is sort these bits out, and that's these. So this comes like so on here. Just want to make sure they're the right way around. Yep. Right, there you go. So I'm going to leave that for a little while. I'm going to come back in a second, so see you in a second. Sorry about that, I forgot to switch on. And I was doing this one, these two bits. So fill in a little bit of extra thin into the hole. I'll give that a little bit more. Yeah, it's better. And then putting this in, and it's the same as the other one. So here we go. And there you go. Another bit done. Just make sure these two haven't moved. They haven't moved at all. There's a little gap there, which I'm going to have to fill. It's level, and I'll put a bit of very thin thinness with lacquer thinners, and fill those little holes with a fine brush. So that'll be okay. That's not a problem. And then the next thing we've got to do, oops, go back to the other, because I was looking ahead of it. See what I can do without doing it. So can't do these. Done that. Can't put that in yet because I want to paint it before I go. So I've got these bits here. 1, 2, 3. I can do those a bit later. And it looks like, yeah. I mean, the shovel will go on quite nicely there. Like it goes, but I can't do anything like that because I want to paint those as well. So I've got 4 things to paint. Now the next thing to put together is the light guards. So that'll be my next job. So what we do is switch off for a couple of seconds. Right, I'm back. Just the last bit I do. I'll make the one up and show you, and then I'll do the others up. And fit it most probably there. Fit them a bit after I've switched off another little. That's that one. That's got to be coming this way. go, we'll get that back further. There you go, that's level. So that's one. Now I'm going to do another one the same way, that way, and I'll put it on the paper there. Oh, you can't see it, so I'll put it there. Now I'm going to go this way and put this one on so the actual angle's the same. Now we're going to see if it does fit before it really dries. Doesn't matter which one we do first. Right, going to bring this round. This is where that's problem I do as well, trying to, because I'm looking from above all the time, I don't move my camera around. I have to move the parts around, so we're going to find that bit there now. Nope, it's got to be twisted. It's twisted around a bit. That might be more like it. It's at the front. Right, I've got to do this a bit different, so this will be done. That is the right way. Nah, it's not going on very well. So I'm gonna have to do this off on camera, and I'll show you when I've finished. Well, I haven't got much done today, apart from cleaning up some bits and pieces here, and had me daughter and me granddaughter come round this afternoon, so that's what's happened there. So, but I'm still happy. I've got some progress made, and let these dry thoroughly. Then I'm going to give a little sand around these joints on the front. Around there to tidy it up. The glue, I'm not worried about the shine of glue because you get that anyway, but I'm going to need to do a bit of work up in there. I'm not going to press it out because it's, yeah, that's okay. I'm just going to fill that hole with a bit of filler tape, and that solve that problem. So there you go. So I've got another bit done. Does fit nicely on there, but I'll leave it like that, and that's it for this segment, and I won't be doing any more tonight, and I'll catch you in the next segment tomorrow. Right, we're back, and this is Friday now. I got a bit of clean up done there, so you can see I've cleaned up all round here, got rid of some of the glue sweating bits and pieces, and took some scratches out, and that's okay, that's all in there. I've got to do a little bit more there. I never noticed. I've filled the top holes with a bit of that filler, and I'm going to be doing the bottom ones after I've done this. So the other side is okay, so that's okay. I think I might be able to push them a bit better actually, because I think they could do with a bit more pushing. So we'll give it a go, but it is about the same. Right, here we go then. So yeah, I think I need to. Right, so let's see if we can manipulate that a little bit with some fin. See if I can manipulate it, just to see if I can get it done. I don't think I'm going to actually. Oh, yes I have. Right, that's gone in, and that has as well. So I'm just going to hold that one down there and blow into it quickly. I'm going to switch this off because I've got to wait for it to dry. Well, I've done that a little bit, so that's okay. There's a very fraction there, but I feel like I can use my filler on that. That's okay. That's nice what it does. What now I've got to do is put these four on. I've actually cut them off and cleaned them off yesterday, actually. So I'm going to be doing the little handrails. These one go on the back, and sometimes I think it's easier to do with my hand. There we go. So these are going to go on the back, and there's 4 in total. 2 there. 2 tie downs there. Bring it over. Again, put a little bit of water in. Whoops, it's a bit too much there. There you go. And 2 just there, another one. I just said 2 and I meant 1. That's it. Done. I'm just going to put a little bit more around this one. There you go. I like blowing because that evaporates underneath this round, but still lets what's underneath clear up. So what we've got is those 2 there, 2 handles there. We've got 2 more to do, and these go here like so. Still not decided what to do about the handles on the back of that engine, because I think that basically these instructions was built off the M10 American version. So this picture shows what should be, and the other picture shows what the other M10 would have had. So they've actually just manipulated the instructions in some places, I reckon, just to, rather than do a completely new set. That's what they've done. I'm guessing that's what they've done. It's a shame, because it makes it a bit complicated wondering what's what. So here we go. And here we go again. I'm going to put the other 2 on. That one on. And they're on. So they're done. Again, I'm going to give it a little bit more, just to and then blow. So I'll leave that like that. So you can see that that's actually done. Right. Just to show you what I have done, I've actually, then you'll see this, I'll stand up. I've actually done the shovel, and I've used a razor saw to give a wood effect over the handles. around the handles area, so that's done that. And I've also done it to the actual sledgehammer as well. Looks a bit rough, but it will show the old wood grain a little bit. I've taken this and made that look a bit 3D-ish, more than what it was, so that's okay. And that goes on there. But I'm thinking about cutting this off, shaping and making a bit of PE the same as this to put on there. So that's what I might do, and then I can put it over and it might look a bit more convincing. But anyway, and this, still not sure about that. But there's a block there, and that bit there must go into there. Let's see, there's got a bit for the hole, so you should have a hole somewhere there that actually does it if I do that. So I might have to do that, because they unbolt this bit, but it looks like they unbolt this top of it and then lifts it off. So that's what I'm thinking, but I'm not really sure. It just seems, yeah, it does. It must do that. You must have to undo that to get it off, because that means then the spanner part of it will work. So that bit's okay, and so that'd be okay. So I've got to cut that bit off, because there's no hole there, I don't think. Nope. I don't know about that. Excuse me. Here we go. So that's what I've got to think about next. But this goes in nicely. I think I've done that before. Goes in nicely, and over there, and there's meant to be a hole there. And I'm thinking you've got to put some sort of bracket for it. I know it can be strap tied for this. I'm trying to look for something to hold it there. So I haven't pushed it right in, obviously. But there is a hole there for it. But to me it looks a bit odd, unless it's strapped onto this piece holder there, which it could be. And I'm looking for photographs, and to be honest, I'm having no joy whatsoever with the Hercules version, and even then, you know, it's funny. So what we're going to do now, so I've got these done ready for going, and what I said the other day, I've got these. What I've done is cut off the little V bit, and what I want to do now is make a strap up for this. And what I can do really is, as I'm thinking that's a part of a jet, that bit, yeah, that's part of the thing. So anyway, but that's what I'm going to look at this now. This is the next two things to look at before I put them on, but luckily they go on the back separately, so I can actually paint them and then put them on afterwards, so that right at the end, so there's not an issue. So this axe has been cleaned up, sharpened up a little bit as well, believe it or not. It doesn't cut you, of course, but it looks a bit better, it's a bit sharpened up. And this one goes, where does it go? Yeah, it goes down here, like so. Oops, oh, sorry. Don't need that bit, do I? Keep moving that. Goes here like this, and this, is it that way? Yeah, goes on there, like so. Like so. But again, it hasn't got anything. Oh, we've got that. Oh, M24. So we go and look for M24. So we can do that. This is fun, isn't it? M24. There it is. M24 is just there. So we can cut that off. Get a nice close cut. You don't have to sand so much. And there it is. And now I can actually get this bit cleaned up. I'll use this one, much easier. made it a bit thinner on the top. Right, got to put that on there then. Get there slowly. Slowly catch your monkey, as they say. Very good. There you go, that's in there. Give it a good squeeze. Just out of interest. Yep, that holds it in place. There must be a strap over this though, because perhaps it goes on these. I'm going to have to check, because I'd rather put a bit of, use tammy tape or something to make a little strap up to actually hold it in place, because obviously once you've undone it, that would come off easy, so I can put that back. So anyway, that's been put on there, so that's good. So, and that one's for the, the shovel as we did the other day. Again, it's a case of what holds the shovel up. Ah, I remember there's a bit goes over here. So what we can do, that's the bit we've got to get fit now. So the next bit is to find M8. So we're back with M8. So we're still building. That's good. Good, good, good. Progress, progress. M8, M8. Can't go far. There's not much left on this one. Oh, there it is. M8. That's it. Right, there we go. Got to clean this bit up now. On the side. Right, let's have a look, see where it goes. Well, we know where it goes really. Goes like that. Between those two brackets. There you go, so we're going to put the glue on this. And put this one on. You've got to squash it to get it to link up to those plates. So if that's what you're going to do, then just hold it there like that, so it actually glues in place. There you go. I'm going to hold that for a little while. So that's it. I'm going to turn off now, so you don't have to wait for me while I'm holding this glue. Well, I'm back now, and I think I can say we've got as far as we can get with this without doing the other modifications. In regards to the actual two fire extinguishers, the shovel does now fit into there quite nicely. I'll be painting that separately, but I've got to find a strap to go, and I think it must be strapped here. It could be strapped here, or it could be strapped here, around that band easily. Can you put a strap in it to hold it in place? Because that's what you can do, because this isn't going to hold it in place. So that's that. Yeah, we've got the bit in for the chisel. Now still there's a strap there, and I reckon it must be strapped between these two brackets. And so that's it. So that's all I'm going to call quits now, and I'm going to do a little bit of research, but other than that, that's the end of this segment, and it might be the end of this video, because I can just upload it and stop before I start the next bit. So I'm going to call this the end of update, I think it's 20 actually, update 20, and that'll be it then. See you in the happy modelling, and stay safe out there. There's a lot of problems in the world at the moment, and it seems it's getting worse in some places. So, but happily modelling and stay safe.